Hi, Brick Lane family. I'm Matt Griffith, and this is my wife, Bridget.
Lamentations 3:22 and 23 say, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." Our family didn't know how incredibly important these words were going to be for us in the year 2020. And Paul Tripp reminded us of this again several days ago in his daily gospel devotional, New Morning Mercies. He said, "Could there be a greater consolation known to man than these 6 hope-giving words? His mercies are new every morning." As many of you know, I was diagnosed with cancer, and this news came to us on December 24th, Christmas Eve. Matt was going to be leading the service, I was directing the choir, Katie was going to be singing a solo, and Jeff was home with us after having been away for many months.
And our minds were reeling, and we were numb. But within a few minutes of hearing this news, I found myself saying these words, which even then I wasn't sure would come across as comforting for either one of us. But I felt led by the Holy Spirit to say, wait and see what God will do through all of this.
So as we drove into the church parking lot, we were still feeling that numbness and uncertain how we were going to make it through the service. But from the moment we stepped inside the building, a sense of peace and comfort came over us. We could feel God's presence, and it grew stronger with each step. The reason we were there, the celebration of the gift of Christ on earth, kept increasing our strength. God showed himself faithful throughout the whole service, and by the end, I knew that no matter what, God's faithfulness and grace would see us through all the unknowns of our future. So it really only took a matter of hours from the moment our lives were shaken for us to begin to see God's plan unfolding. Through the many ups and downs over these past 8 months, we have seen how God has worked through our families, through our church family, and the many medical caregivers that have come into our lives. Our church family has provided countless cards that have come to me in the mail, texts that I have received in moments when I felt I couldn't breathe or needed to be held up, often with the exact Bible verse or song lyrics that I needed to hear, even if I didn't know it at the time. Again, God was showing his faithfulness, and we felt carried by his grace through the many prayers of our church family.
And we've also been richly blessed to have been part of 2 small groups in our time here. The one we're in now, and another for many years previously. And the people in these groups represent our closest relationships here at Brick Lane. I can't begin to describe the number of detailed ways that these people loved on us and cared for us over these many months. They certainly went above and beyond in their care over us. From wonderful meals, visits, encouraging words through notes and texts, and many, many prayers. From in-home skilled nursing care to a little bouquet of flowers brought to our front door from sweet Jacob Pinda, and so much more in between. We have been well served and well loved by the hands and feet of Jesus. And these tangible gifts of service and love have helped us become even more grateful and thankful to God than ever before. But his faithfulness to us went far beyond even how we were being served.
Because even before I received my diagnosis, I had prayed that God would use me regardless of what it was. I just didn't know that it would happen so quickly, that what I was experiencing might be helpful to others who were going through similar trials at the same time. So by strengthening and deepening my own faith, God has used me to speak his grace into the lives of others through their suffering.
And so for these and many other reasons, we have found ourselves either saying or singing these words almost every day in 2020. Strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. Blessings all mine with 10,000 beside. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies we see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. So thank you for listening to this brief testimony of God's faithfulness and care and love in our lives. We hope you all find it encouraging, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.